I'm sorry, Coco.
You're ruining the shot, you dog.
This is cheap. You're using the dog cheaply. Hey everyone. So, Bad Boys for Life, or Bad Boys 3, I guess?
Bad Boys 3 Life.
Yeah, Bad Boys 3 Life. It's the third film in the Bad Boys franchise, but apparently there's gonna be another one now. So, why they didn't save the title Bad Boys Forever?
The fifth one will be called Bad Boys Forever.
Overall, just a lack of foresight. The first two Bad Boys movies were directed by Michael Bay. This one is not, but it does contain pretty much the same amount of Bayhem. Mike and Marcus's paths are splitting because Marcus has decided that he wants to retire from the police force. However, when Mike is near fatally shot by some guy, they decide to team up for one last ride to take out the threat. Until Bad Boys 4, I guess. The Bad Boys magic comes from the Will Smith-Martin Lawrence dynamic, but they're separated for most of this movie, so they take away the key ingredient of the formula and expect it still to work. When they finally are on screen together, they're just incessantly arguing, which provides a couple of laughs but honestly gets quite tedious quite quickly. Also, Martin Lawrence really doesn't do much in this movie. He provides some gags that I guess are meant to be funny, but he only really gets involved in the action right at the end of the film. They invent a whole new backstory to create the new villain, which yes is more personal to one of the characters, but the way it's set up means that the resolution to the entire conflict just doesn't feel plausible. Will Smith is by far the best part of this movie. His performance feels genuine and has a lot more depth than most of the other characters. The entire new team he joins just feels like a group of millennial stereotypes. The Bayhem style of the cinematography and editing in the action scenes is very difficult to follow, particularly in one specific chase involving motorbikes. And what makes this even worse is that most of the action occurs at night, so you can't really see much anyway. I got completely lost in some of these scenes, and it's not like you can say, well, at least it looks cool, because it doesn't. It felt like an assault on my eyeballs.
What do you need? What do you want?
She's scared of the thunder. Okay. Are we gonna shoot the rest of it?
I don't know, Coco. Are we?
The movie takes a while to get going, and the scenes between the action are very slow. The passage of time doesn't make much sense either, partly due to the editing, but also the messy plot. Maybe some stuff was removed from the final cut because it feels very choppy. I wanted to enjoy this movie, but apart from a couple laughs, I spent most of the time feeling pretty bored. If you love the first two, you'll probably love this one. Big action scenes, lots of bantering, and it feels like a 90s film. If you're just going for a nostalgia trip, you'll likely enjoy it, but even so, you might still be left feeling a little shortchanged. So Bad Boys 3 Life is about two past their prime cops who are trying to keep up, and the movie feels the same. It's an old franchise trying to be relevant, much like my backdrop.